So we're out here today in the beautiful countryside and we're testing out an application that made me go from the Garmin Epix Gen 2 Sapphire Black Edition over to the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Biggest thing for me was battery life. Compared to the Garmin Epix Gen 2, that is easily 16 days. Apple have promised that the Ultra 2 will last with use 36 hours. This app called WorkOutDoors was the game changer for me. Saw it on a non-sponsored video and decided to give it a go. So you still need to plot your route. You plot your route externally in Garmin software or Strava software, and as long as you have software where you can export the GPX file, that's it, done. That's going to give you all your waypoints and everything, or your distance, remaining distance, K's covered, elevation, everything like that. Obviously the sensors are going to be used inside the Apple Watch as well, but you can see we're getting a really good display on where we need to go. So we need to go through that gate, down there, go round and then round to the right, and that should take us to our next waypoint. Yeah, it's really good. You can zoom in and zoom out on that. It gives you like kilometre alerts and so on and so forth, and yeah, I'll take you through some of that in a little bit, but let's just carry on walking. When we was doing the hike the other week, I could barely fit through these gates because of how much stuff I had in my backpack. So as you can see on the watch here, telling me to take a right. It's really, the GPS works so well, so we need to go over there through this gate. And it looks like, if you saw on the watch, because it's got the gradients of the hills, you can see we're probably going to be going downhill a bit, and we are. Okay, maybe there's been a bit more rain than expected. God, we got through it and we cleaned our boots as well. The app, as you can see, we are on track. There's loads of different data screens within this app. It's absolutely ridiculous. So if we go onto all the different screens you have for all the different activities you want to do, like you can see there's tons. So see at the moment, hiking screens, you got up to 4 different screens which you can fully customize as well. So you can change these from activity to overview. I just have the map as one big map, just so I can see exactly where I'm going. But it's yes, absolutely brilliant. It works so good. Oh, there must be a lot of water coming off the fields, because I have done this route once before and it was never as much as that. Would not recommend eating them unless you need to go to the toilet very quickly. You can see here one of the data screens that I've got set up. On your Apple Watch, obviously you want to close your rings all the time, and it does actually show you your ring progress at the moment. So obviously still got a bit to do, but we've got roughly 6-7 hours walking today and we're only about 2k in. I'm going to meet the fellas to start the walk, but that is that's in a few hours. So I've got about another 8k, 9k. The train does get better, but a few more kilometers to go. What we're also doing today actually is just testing out battery life on the Ultra Watch 2, because I haven't changed anything on this, like power saver or anything like that. We're using maps full on, pretty much full on brightness, 3000 nits this watch now pushes out, and then got the Alpine loop, really good. And then we'll see just see how much battery drain there is, probably after about 9 hours walking. But yeah, what we're at the moment, still at 100%, and we're 30 odd minutes in, so all going good. I will add that even on your main data screen You can see the GPS signal, top left, how much battery you got left, 100%, and the time as well. Yeah, so as you can see, I've still got all notifications and everything turned on. I'm literally going worst case scenario of how long will the battery last. The good thing about using something like your Strava, your Garmin, or OS Maps to find suitable footpaths like this outside is that they just also appear out of nowhere. I've done this one before, and we've got a main road coming up, and my watch says go right then left, and it will just appear. Like, it's brilliant. Obviously it's better to have Topo maps as well, I will add, and this is obviously what WorkOutDoors is running as well. So let's see if we can find the little bit. So crossing over the road, as we can see, we've come to public footpath. So now, oh Siri, get away. Now it says take a right. So always adhere to signs like this. Like over there's a quarry, man. Like, keep your dog on the lead. Deep excavation, so this is all that side. You can zoom out, see exactly where I'm going. So in a bit, over that way, we're going to go to a nice little forest. Should be very pretty to the eye. So I actually haven't got much with me today. I've got my backpack with 3 litres of water in. I got some Compeed just in case I get blisters, and that's it really. And then the backpack really just to put in this camera when I don't need it, because like I say, meeting up with the lads, going to go for a couple of beers, have a spot of lunch, and that's about it. So I don't really need much. I'm going light, so about 4 kilograms, whereas when we did the walk a couple of weeks ago, I think I was up at about 25 kilograms over 88 miles, so it was hard going. Anyway, we're into that copse I told you about. I think this would be a bit eerie on a night time, so we're just going to test something out with this app, because actually we're going to purposely go slightly off course. So it just pinged up saying we're off route, so, which we knew that. You can see the forest where we're meant to be. So actually we're going to go sod it. We're going to go through here. You can see there, need to be heading over that way. So we go back on route. We'll just stick to the bloody route. Else I'll be going all around the outside of the forest, then coming back up over here. So we may as well cut through. Back on route. You can see there, we're just going to head over there and then go over there. So there you saw, we are now back on route. Remember as well, always make sure gates are closed, because some farmers may have cattle in the field. So just play by the rules. So where are we going now? Now the reason why I'm doing this is because I was a massive Garmin user. Epix Gen 2, black sapphire, like I said, battery life lasts 16 days. And then I haven't had an Apple Watch for quite a few years. But I got my missus one and I was like, damn, they look good. And then I saw that the battery life would last hopefully 36 hours with use. So like I said at the start of the video, I've got 4 hours use with maybe half an hour exercise a day, but now I'm just pushing it at the moment. We're still on 95%. We're 1 hour 10 minutes into it. We've done about 5 kilometers. So let's crack on. So, me bloody mic I don't think has been working since we started. So I'm probably going to have to do a voiceover. So I've got my camera for some pictures, and we're still running obviously the watch. We're about, yeah, hour and a half in, plenty more to go. Beautiful though, so let's crack on. I think we're about halfway there now. Bear in mind I'm only meeting the lads and then doing another 3 hours. Watch is going good, 95%. So yeah, at the moment it's not, this app isn't causing additional work on the watch and making it drain a lot quicker. I will add, my hair looks absolutely horrendous because the wind's blowing front to back. Looks like a bloody blow dried it up. I promise you, I have not. Anyway, out here with the A7 III Tamron 17 to, I always say 26, but it's 28. 17 to 28, this is what I do most of my videos on as well, but just got to walk up there. Another 5k, 6k. The weather is good. It's a good day. So this is a perfect example of how good the GPS is. As you can see, we are at a crossroad, and as you look, and then so we need to go up here, straight up there. I do always think, like, so this is off the road, what these are used for. Ooh. No idea. No idea, but it's secured, so we'll just leave it to it. So on the app you got, like I said, loads of different screens you can set up. This one is just basically my distance, my steps, my cadence. So you can see by my cadence, 108, I'm going nice and slow. But you can see how my cadence on that graph on the bottom right, it's gone up and down. But this is completely, everything is customizable. Honestly, it's so good. Yeah, the app costs what, £6? But that's it, man. It's just, I'm loving it. Loving it. Now, obviously, the most important thing for you to do to be able to come out here like this is to export that GPX file. That's what the whole app really runs around. Certainly for hiking. Get that GPX off of Garmin. Just sign up to Garmin. It's free and it's easy. Then plan your route, export your GPX, import it on your phone. I will be showing you this at the end of the video anyway, so don't worry about that. I just want trying to do a bit of different content out in the wild, not my normal shite. Testing an app, which I love, testing a watch, which I'm loving more and more day by day, and then just see if you like it. Obviously there's going to be tons of b-roll, so I'll be cutting this down loads. I'll try and not make it more than a 10-minute video, but please, if you are a fan, just subscribe. Look at this, beautiful. I was just looking for this, and I ended up coming through the hedge there, like an absolute idiot. God. Right, let's do battery update. We are on 95%. We are nearly 6k in, 1 hour 38. Heart rate up a bit. GPS signal, good. Back en route. And the reason why I didn't follow the route is because coming over a field like this is actually quite hard work when it's a bit boggy and muddy and your feet just get baked. So I tend to go, as the crow flies, straight across, come up, join back on the route. But the watch, the app, does tell you when you're off route, when you're en route. Zoom in, zoom out, look for alternative routes. Do whatever you want on it. It really is a fantastic accessory for going out hiking.